Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to something brand new. Because of the change in the way the podcast is going to work going forward, this is our Thursday stream. That's right, our Thursday stream. Now, it is important to note that the Thursday streams are going to be shorter, at least for the moment. There is a possibility that at some point they will become full-fledged streams, but for now they are going to be shorter streams, about 2.5 hours in length. So, just throwing that out there, so you know. All right. Welcome everyone. I'm Brandon Cole, aka Superfly Man, and that music you're hearing in the background is, of course, Hearthstone, because Hearthstone is a thing that I have a problem with. And I'm going to exploit the fact that I have a problem with it in front of all of you. For good content. Anyway, welcome. If you like the stuff that I make and the stuff that I do and the stuff that I'm a part of, you can support it in a number of ways, including follows, subs, cheers, and tips. It is still September. Let's not forget it is September, so new subscriptions, or renewing gifted subscriptions, or gifting subscriptions, all of those things cheaper by 20% for the whole month. If you ever thought about becoming a tier 2 sub to join the Netflix party, now might be the time to do it at the cheapest way possible. So there you go. Cheers can be a single bit, tips can be a single cent. I appreciate all support, always have. And you can also donate via Ko-Fi at ko-fi.com/superflyman, where you can buy me a chicken tendy or commission me for things like short-form voice work or personalized poetry, just for you. You can also become a patron at patreon.com/superflyman if you'd like to do that kind of thing. It is all up to you, my friends. All of it. Every single bit of it. Alright. That's gonna do it for the plugs, I think. Let's get started with some Hearthstone, I guess. Yeah, sounds good. But let's see. I think the way that I'd like to start out today, unless anyone has any objections, is probably to play some ranked matches. Probably to embarrass myself, but hopefully not. I do want to show off a couple decks today that I haven't shown off yet, that I now have constructed. And if anyone wants to challenge me, that is certainly still welcome. It always will be with Hearthstone streams. But if they want to challenge me, they better let me know, because we don't have a whole lot of time. A couple hours. So, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with ranked, and I'll try to do awesome things in ranked. We'll see about that. I am ranked Silver 2 at the moment. You know, I'm proud of it. I feel that I've done well to get this far. That said, I will fully admit that it's difficult. It's difficult to maintain. I've been floating from Silver 5 to 3 for the longest time. Silver 2 is a recent development. So we'll see if I can stay there. And hopefully I can. I'm sure gonna try. So, with that, let me show you guys my brand new this is what the deck I'm about to show you is called a Fatigue Warlock. It is a deck that is entirely meant to overdraw. It is entirely meant to fatigue yourself, but also complete the quest and thus do damage to your opponent with that fatigue. It doesn't have a whole lot of minions in it, so it's not what you're used to. It's not like the handlock in a whole lot of ways. It has a few. But in a lot of ways, it's very different. Because that's... minions aren't really your goal. I mean, dealing with minions is something you have to do, and there are tools for that. But minions aren't your goal. There are some neat tricks with this deck that I have pulled off one time that, if you can pull them off, are kind of amazing. And we'll see if I can do that. But it is a hard deck to control. You have to just be ready to sacrifice everything if you need to. And that's difficult sometimes, because there are certain cards that, like, oh man, this sucks because I want to use this card, but I can't because I just lost it. And you have to be ready to know that that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen probably a lot. So yeah, man. Alright. Let's go. I am live, right? No one's in chat yet, so I'm, like, getting nervous. I think I'm live. I know Joy's live, I see that. Yes, I'm live. Okay, good. Good. Alright. Alright, I'm no longer nervous. At least I know I'm live. Alright. Let's show off the Fatigue Warlock deck.
Gul'dan versus Gul'dan.
Oh no.
Mine is the only way. Your soul
I am going
shall be
to
mine.
predict that this won't go well, because it is a mirror match, and that tends to be a problem for the both of us. At least, I don't know. That's my opinion. So yeah, the armor vendor's back. One of the ways you deal with damage from your opponent is the armor vendor. So it's not a terrible idea yet. Yep, this is gonna be one of them matches. I don't know if this is gonna go well. Well, I might as well... might as well do this.
Here for the tour?
To get a jump on this. By the way, I did learn something about the tour guide that for some reason, did slip my mind before. There actually is no wrong way to use it. It doesn't have to be used in the hero power on your current turn, and I always thought it did. So I was always wrong about that. Good times, right? Get the armor vendor out, I guess. Why not? Take that! Yeah, that's pretty smart. Alright, well. Yoink. He's gonna complete the first part of his quest before me, so that's fine. Hopefully I can just get through my deck really fast. That's the goal. That is what you're trying to do with this deck. You're trying to get through your deck really fast. Dang. That's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Cats are playing, so that's fun. That's fun. Just note that that's happening. In case anything happens. Just note that, if you would. Just do this. So the old Tammy 1 is back. Tamsin Rome, the 1-3 version of Tamsin Rome, is back in this deck. And I don't have the mana for hand to hold on. That's fine. That'll come in useful later, we hope. We hope it will. Now we'll do this. We're gonna leave it at that. Let's sacrifice some cards, folks. Altar of Fire. Yep, that could have been worse. That could have been worse. The only problem with this is, because this is a mirror match, that helps him too. And that's the thing I don't necessarily like. There it is. Yeah, and I'm gonna burn a card on my next turn. But it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this mirror match, unfortunately. I'm gonna try like heck, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. Okay, it's only a tour guide. It could have been worse. We'll take that. There's nothing that I have right now that I want to use. I don't want to use any of this right now. Oh, not a fan. Not a fan. I guess we'll...
You must have realized what I have
There. It's not great. It's really not great. But it furthered my quest a little bit, and such. Yeah, I think he's gonna win this. I have the cards that... Here's the thing. I have the cards that I need for the late game right now. But I have to...
Hello there.
I have to get to the late game. Or that matters. Greetings, everyone! Welcome to chat. I'm glad you're all here. I am doing very well, thank you. Thank you for the resub from Devade.
Sneaking this in the background won't work. Play the little Hearthstone this week.
Ah, nice. Nice. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Then we're gonna do this. Oof. Oof, that one kind of hurts a little bit. Kind of hurts a little bit.
Devade 011. I now kind of understand what's going on.
That's good. I'm glad that you do.
Want to know more about Silver Line Match? Check out the panels or type Linktree and you can. Thanks, and enjoy the show.
Yeah, so he's already done with his quest. I think I'm gonna lose this ultimately. In fact, I'm pretty sure I am.
Demi no message. Yeah, looking over before I start refreshing my message.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose, guys.
Demi no message. I'm always about those fire everything. Fire everyone.
You know, I should have done something different. I should have done something different than I just did. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not winning this.
Almost out of time.
Debate 011. The use of damage all teams cards. I didn't realize it included mine. Lost weight while the CPU lost 1 level.
That's all I really got. He's probably gonna kill me this round, that's the thing.
Out of cards.
Okay. Okay.
Debate 011. Do you click to read the description, or does it autoplay after X seconds?
No, you can press down arrows in the card. You can read it. Yeah, I'm losing this one, guys. I'm only on step 3 of the quest, and he's done with the quest, and yeah, I'm dead.
Debate 011. Oh, I see.
I see your strength.
I am dead. Honestly, I probably should just concede. I'm dead. There's
Debate
nothing
011.
I can do.
What's your perk for the quests?
There's nothing I can do. It's the thing that it's the same thing that he's got. He's got the Blightborn Tamsin is the final reward for the quest, and with this particular quest, and then what happens is any damage you take on your turn is taken by your hero instead. That's why he keeps playing cards that damage him, because they're not damaging him anymore. They're damaging me because he's already completed the quest, which is why I'm dead no matter what I do. All of my cards are damage me because
Debate
I'm trying
011.
to achieve the same quest, but I don't have the health to actually use them. So this is one of those rare moments, and I don't do this often, but there's literally no point, so I'm gonna let him have it.
You win this time.
There's nothing I could have done to save that. Well,
Place hunter. Fatigue warlock. Place hunter. Choose a deck. Barrett Rogue.
let's try another
Bottom
one.
misery. Aerosols 3 12 20 wars. 34. Fatigue. Wins 18
Let's see. What do I want to try?
Misty Mean Rayburn. That's a big gamble using that quest.
It is. The whole thing is a big gamble, yeah. But I've won with that deck too. Like, so the point of the deck that I was using there, it's called the Fatigue Warlock for this reason. When you do that quest, all damage on your turn is taken by your enemy instead. That actually includes fatigue damage. So the point of the deck that I was using there...
Misty Mean Rayburn. I know sometimes it works in your favor, but sometimes it won't. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, sometimes it won't. Yeah, that's just the way it is. And it's really tough when it's a mirror match like that. It's really tough when it's a mirror match.
Debate 011. Oh, it's a mill deck too then.
Because you're both trying to do the same thing. So, but yeah, with the Fatigue Warlock, what I was trying to do... So, there's a difference between my deck and his deck. His deck was not a Fatigue Warlock. His was kind of a classic Quest Warlock with the Flaming Imps and all that stuff. All that stuff is classic Quest Warlock stuff. My deck, the whole point is to damage yourself and get through your own deck as quickly as possible, sacrificing basically whatever you need to sacrifice to do that, and drawing yourself into fatigue intentionally, thus completing your quest and then doing all that fatigue damage to the enemy. The reason I was holding on to the Hands of Gul'dan was for the end game. If I got to the end game, the Hand of Gul'dan causes you to draw 3 cards, but if you don't have 3 cards to draw, that's 3 instances of fatigue damage, which goes up every time you take fatigue damage. So that's the point. You know, you want that to happen. Even if it comes
Debate
down
011.
to
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
the thing that's hard to remember to do with that quest is you can't be afraid to fatigue if you are close enough to completing the quest. Don't be afraid to even fatigue yourself even before you complete it a couple times, because that damage counts towards the quest anyway. So if you're just like a couple of damage away from completing the quest, just take the fatigue damage, and then you know, summon Blightborn Tamsin and switch it up and then do ridiculous damage after that. You know? So there, you know, it can work. I've had it work against warriors. I mean, I've taken damage, like I've taken all their armor away and defeated them with that. But that time it just didn't didn't work out in my favor. He completed his quest so fast. He had all the right cards, man. Alright, let's try the Face Hunter. See how we do with that.
Debate 011. You harming yourself one time ends up being 3 extra when you get to use that card.
Yeah, and each one with increasing damage. Yep. The first time you take fatigue damage, it's 1. The second time, it's 2. The third time, it's 3, and so on.
Rexa versus
And remember, and keep in mind, I had 2 of those, Evade. I had 2 of those Hand of Gul'dan in my
Debate
hand.
011. I do miss these Yu-Gi-Oh! Strategist LOL.
So I could have done, in one turn, at the very least, 12, 16, 21, 27 damage in one turn if I had completed the quest. 27 damage, I probably would have won. Alright, anyway. Alright, we'll go with this. Not the greatest start, but we'll go with it. So this is the Face Hunter. The point of this deck is to attack the face relentlessly with lots and lots and lots of companions. Minions, yo. Minions. Okay, that was an interesting strategy. For the sake of more minions, we're gonna do this. Yeah, I knew they were gonna do that. Interesting choice there. Okay. I think the smart thing to do now...
Debate 011. Factorial. That's the term I couldn't think of. 6 factorial damage with 2 of those drawing cards.
Since I'm facing a mage,
Summon to right.
I think we should do this.
Muzzle their magic.
Use copy of light.
Muzzle their magic. Like she said.
Your first movement attack your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero does 1 damage. Your second movement attack your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero does 1 damage. You have no damage. Turn it is opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned down 3 battle card. Give 4 armor to his hero. Your opponent's hero gains 4 armor. Your hero gains 4 armor. Your opponent uses 5 blast. Hero power deals 2 damage.
That's interesting.
Your copy of light does 2 damage. Your copy of light card. Turn it is your turn. You have 4 armor. You drew 1 ball station.
I don't often see mages with armor vendor.
And copy of light 1 4. Aim shot 3 4.
There you go.
Inquisitive Elbow 2 4. Aim shot 3 4.
Okay.
A double station 4 4. Hero power steady shot.
Armor vendor only has 1 attack, and the mage doesn't buff their minions a lot, so I'm probably gonna ignore it, to be honest with you.
And copy of light 1 4. 2 1 3 2. 2 cult.
Let's do another cult
Muzzle
neophyte,
their magic.
Use copy of light.
and couple that
And inquisitive Elbow 1 3. A double station 3 3. Choose a target.
adorable
Warp
infestation.
it 1 3. Warp it. Copy of light 3 3. You place double station. Your copy of light main one attack in battle.
Armor to both.
Plus 1 0 cover that.
Interesting.
4 3. Copy of light. And muzzle cover 3 3.
And then
And muzzle cover 3 3.
summon another one.
Use up muzzle cover. Minions warp it 1 5.
You see what this deck does?
Your first warp it attack your opponent's
Death
hero.
by
Your opponent's
1,000 cuts.
Your second warp it attack your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero loses 1 armor.
Job's done.
Turn it is opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned minions 3 high battle card. Hero power abilities.
Wait.
Your hero loses 1 armor.
Okay, that's pretty smart.
Your first warp it into 2 damage. Your second warp it into 2 damage. Your copy of light 2 damage.
That's pretty smart.
Your first muzzle cover 2 damage. Your second muzzle cover 2 damage. Your muzzle cover 2 damage. Your opponent summoned minions 3 copy of light. Turn it is your turn. You have 5 armor. You drew 1 ball station.
Dang. Dang, that was smart.
You have no summoned minions.
Dang, that was smart.
And inquisitive Elbow 1 3.
That's a good card. That's a good card.
Aim shot 2 3.
Dang.
3 armor. You have 5 armor.
Alright.
Aim shot.
Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, he has 5.
Debate 011. 1,000 cuts. Need 1,000 fireballs.
Yep, that's a good card. That's a good card. Especially because they increase the strength of their hero power, so that's a really good card.
And inquisitive Elbow 1 3. A double station 3. Hero power steady shot.
Alright. Well,
And a double station 3 3. Aim shot 2 3. 3 armor. Aim shot.
let's do this.
Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Minions finish 1 1.
It's not gonna kill him, but this is the best I can do for now.
You place aim shot. Your opponent's minions 3 damage. And inquisitive Elbow 1 2.
And
Summon.
put this on the table.
Use up inquisitive Elbow. You have no damage. Turn it is opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned minions 4 3 battle card. Discard spell. One card was added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent made roll your studies. Discover a spell damage minion. Your next one costs 1 less. One card was added to your opponent's hand. Your opponent summoned Runic Shadows. 1 spell damage 1. Battle 4 card. Your opponent made 1 spell damage. Your opponent's minions attack your hero. Your hero lost 1 armor for 1 damage. Turn it is your turn. You have 6 armor. You drew 1 aim shot. And a double station 1 2.
Ooh.
Aim shot 2 2. 3 armor. Aim shot.
Okay.
Choose a target. Opponent's minion. 1 3 poisonous. Make a submit. 3 2.
Let's take out the poisonous minion
made
with
him
this.
Your opponent's minion 4 3 damage. Your opponent's minion 4 target. And a double station 1 1. Hero power steady shot.
And then hurt the hero a bunch.
You use steady shot. Your opponent's hero loses 1 for 4 damage. Opponent's 22 health. Opponent's hero.
Yeah.
Your hero 25 health. And a double station 1 1. No more damage options.
Alright.
No more damage options. Minions. Inquisitive Elbow 1 1. And a double station 1 1.
I can't use Adorable Infestation right now because the Imprisoned Fillmore is immune.
You still have damage. Turn it
So
is
I'm not
opponent's
going
turn.
to use that yet.
Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent summoned 4 hero. Hero power deals 1 extra damage.
A second chance.
Your opponent made 1 card. Increase the damage on hero power by 1.
Oh boy.
Your opponent used 5 blast. Hero power deals 4 damage. Hero took 4 damage.
Alright.
Your opponent's minions attack your hero. Hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's minions attack your hero. Hero took 1 damage. Turn it is your turn. You have 7 armor.
Cool. I respect it.
Your inquisitive Elbow is over the you. Your inquisitive Elbow is. Your inquisitive Elbow attack your opponent's hero. Your opponent's card. You do not check immediately. And a double station 1 2.
Now I can use it. Oh wait.
Intrepid immediate 1 armor. Intrepid immediate. Summon to right.
Summon him.
Let me work my magic.
Use up intrepid immediate. And a double station 1 1. Choose a target.
Then use
Minions.
this.
Inquisitive Elbow 1 2. 5 1.
Because he has a spell burst.
Intrepid Elbow 5 1. Inquisitive Elbow. You play double station. Your inquisitive Elbow makes 1 attack in 1 damage. Much 1 0 cover something in battlefield. Much 1 0 cover something in
Magical.
Now he has 2 more attack.
And muzzle cover 1 1. Steady shot. And muzzle hero power steady shot. And muzzle cover hero power steady shot. You have 5 7 and muzzle cover 1 1.
Then summon this.
Use up muzzle cover hero power steady shot. No more damage options.
Then still
2 mother. You can still use hero power unusual. Hero power steady shot.
do this.
You use steady shot. Your opponent's hero took 2 damage. You have no damage phase.
Well played.
Turn it is opponent's turn. Your opponent drew 1 card. Your opponent's minions attack your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Your opponent's minions attack your hero. Your hero took 1 damage. Your opponent's 5 man. Normal spell. Normal damage. And we still have all
You
minions.
get burned.
Your opponent made neutral. Deal 3 damage. Discover a spell.
Alright. This person's good. They're good. What can I say? The problem is this deck doesn't have a lot of draw. So I am probably going to lose at this point. Everything's supposed to happen quickly with this deck.
Evade 011. Holy firepower.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably dead this turn, actually. Yep, I'm dead this turn. Yeah, so the problem with this deck is also good. I've also won twice with this one. But the problem with it is it has to be, everything has to happen quickly and it has to flow a certain way. If at any point all your minions are taken out, it's not good for you.
That deck seemed good at countering it.
Yeah, exactly. It was very good at countering that. Let's do the questline mage. Questline mage is fun. Let's give it a shot.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
You asked for it.
Okay. Keep that in. I want to... should I keep that? Oh, that's a risk. I think we're not going to keep that. So the most important thing here is the quest line. Yeah, that was. I'm glad. Yep. This is good. This is good. Okay. So here's the quest line. Cast a fire, frost, and arcane spell. All right. I have to do that 3 times.
Want to know more about Super Blind Man? Follow him on more things, and even show your support for his work.
Well,
check out the panels or type links in the YouTube.
Runs out
Thanks, and enjoy the show.
One of each spell for each quest step. So I have to pay attention to what I'm casting. Now, I will say it can be difficult for a questline mage to beat a... Yeah, it can be difficult to beat a warlock. Questline warlock. We're gonna give it a shot. Alright. And I didn't... We're just gonna do this for now. Okay, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, you know what I should have done? That was a bad move. That was a bad move. That was a bad move. Dang. That was a bad move. I can't combo it. I don't like that. Alright. I think that was... Oh, this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. I might be able to do it, but it's gonna be close. Oh, he's already done step 1 of his quest.
Can that spell be destroyed, or is that forever?
If you can cast it, it's forever. Now,
Wow.
now, we can do combo.
You play nothing. You do not first name 1 stereo.
that will lead to...
And make me 1 of 5. First name 3 of 5. Make me 1 of 5. 1 mother. Make. Choose a card. First name. First card. 2. Name it 0. 3 2. Name. You play make these. Your first name is 3 out of 3. Your first name is 5. Your first name is 5.
First step of our quest. And our first reward is another card.
You do not stereo.
There you go.
And first name 0 5. 0 mother.
Since this now costs 0 mana, thanks to Incantator's
First name 3 of 5.
Flow,
0 mother. First name 3 of 5.
You can
First name 0
also
0 mother. First name. Choose a card. First name. First card.
complete one of the 3 parts of the second part of the quest by killing the tour guide.
One second name. Turn it. Open its turn. Open it to 1 card. Use like that. Hero power 4 cards take 2 damage. Your first hero takes 2 damage. Your first damage 26. Your first 5 out of 7. Your first 2 1 card. Your first 7 damage. Your first 3 use hero power turn 4 card. Your first 2 1 card.
Yeah, this is going to be really close, I think. Ay, ay, ay.
And fireball 1 6. First name 0 6. Ice Samuel 4 6.
Alright.
Ice Samuel. 2 mother. Ice Samuel. You have 5 mother. 2 mother. Ice Samuel.
Ice barrier.
You have Ice Samuel. Your time comes to 3. First name 0 5. 6 hero power 5 blast. 1 5 5. Second 1 second name Ice Samuel 3 5. First name fireball 1 5. First Ice second 1 Second, 1 5 5.
1 thief.
Use up 1 thief. Choose 1. Object is plus 1 3. Deep 3 0 3. Object is plus 1 3. Deep 3. Must have 3 3. 7 mother. Deep. Object. 5 mother. Object is plus 5. Deal 5 damage. Spell. Deal 5 damage. It will take out no minions. Summon mana 5 cost minion. Set. Edit. Set. Deal 5 damage. 5 mother. Deep 3 0 3. 8 mother. Must have 3 7 mother. Deal 10. Spell. Mill.
None of these are going to help.
Deep 3. 8 mother. 3 7. Summon 2 3 6.
None of these are going to help.
5 mother. Object is plus.
I guess I'll take this one.
1 object is plus. Hero power 5 blast. And first name 0 5. Second name 4 5. First name 0 mother. First name. Choose a type of minions. 1 1 2. 1 thief. Object minions. Mana and power 1 2 3. You play first name. Your first name and power 2 damage. Second name and second name 3 5. Choose a first name and power 2 1. You play second name. Your first name and power 2 damage. Your first name and power 5. And second name 4 4. No more damage options. Use 11. Turn it. Open its turn. Your first 2 1 card.
So many.
Your first name is deal damage. Your minute size is 4 4 0. Your first 2 damage. Your first 0 4 4 5. Your first
Yeah, I saw that
hero power
coming.
4 take 2 damage. Your first 0 2 damage. Your first
And he's done with step 2. Oh boy.
Your first 2 1 card.
He's done with step 2.
Your first damage. Your first damage. Your first damage. Your first 0 becomes 22 well. Your first name is 3 2 battle. Deal 3 damage to 0. Your first 0 3 damage. Your first complete ritual finish. Current purpose is reality. Your first 5 take 1 necessary time. Your first change during your turns.
Oh boy. Man, I cannot win. I swear to God, I can't win when I'm streaming. I can't win. I just can't do it. Oh my God, he's done. He's freaking done. Yep, I'm dead. I mean, I'll try. Of course, I'll try.
Evade 011. Super blind man washed. JK.
And I do, at least, I will complete step 2. Let me look at my hand because I need to... I'm going to discover a secret. I'm going to discover a spell after this. So, I need arcane again. Okay. Hero power, and object, second name 47, 1 mother, second name, choose a target, object, minutes, name 1 3, 3 2, runaway, name 9 9, name 3 2. You name second name, your first name is 2 and 5 1 6, water and nickel, hero power, 5 blast, water and nickel, 5 6. Ice time, make off, choose a target, object, minutes. You name your first name, 6 damage, turn it, you have no damage placed, your first 2 1 card. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm super dead. Actually, problem with using devolving missiles on a flesh giant
Debate
is
011. The timer being in stereo is so unintentionally helpful.
yeah, it is helpful. problem with using devolving missiles on a flesh giant is it uses the flesh giant's default cost for devolving missiles, which is 10 mana. So they get a free 9 mana minion, but that's the only arcane spell I have. What was I gonna do?
Secrets, reach for room, S9, current permit, top 3, current permit is level 3, fire check, first check, arcane check, and the base is plus 06, water and 306, water and 4, 0 counter 506, water and 4, 606, water, the base is plus 06, ice damage 106, make. You cast ice damage, reach for room, current permit is level 3.
Well, I completed my quest. I don't think it's gonna matter though.
And the base is plus 106, water, you have 506 mother, water, 0 counter, 506, arcane storm 606, 1 mother, arcane storm.
I have proven myself. I demand answers.
You have no mana place, make me so damage, you have no mana place. Turn it, open its turn.
That's all great,
Open it to one card.
but probably about to die.
You open it, answer like your hero. You like your hero thing is on. You open it, answer like your hero is on. You open it, the room 0 0 in 4 cards, you choose the cost of cards you and 1, lose 1 your ability. You open it, make 5 4 3 cards, deal 3 damage to your hero. You open it to 1 card, 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 you open it to 1 card. Your hero must 1 damage to 2 damage. You open it, make deal 3 damage to your hero, return 2 defending, 5 damage.
Now,
Your hero took 3 damage. 1 card damage to your opponent's hand. You open it, summon damage, 6 6 1 cost, 1 look at attack, 2 cards. You open it, summon damage, your hero took 5 damage, turn it. You open it, summon damage, 6 6 1 damage, 8 start, your turn, you have a mother, do 1 main please. Your hero, 7 health.
so yeah, like I said,
Hero power, 5 blast. And the base is plus 106.
definitely dying.
5 deal damage, hero takes no minion, summon random 5 cost minion. 5, the base is lost. 5 mother. Call damage 3 206. 6 mother. 6 7. You can use your water and mental 306. Your hero counter 406. 5 mother. 6 4. Battle cry, discover spell. Hit 506. 1 mother. Deal 5 damage, shuffle, hit deal 1
What
mother,
to
hit
do?
make 3 606. 0 mother. 3 minion, combo, also deal 6 damage to it. Hit 506. 1 mother. Hit choose the target, open its minions, runaway, battling 1 3. Mike 1 10 2 7 7. Damage 7 6 6 4. Mike, runaway, battling 1 3. You made it Mike. You open its runaway, battling for 5 damage. 1 hit Mike, runaway, battling 5.
So you'll see a little bit of the strength of this quest completion before I die, but I'm still going to die.
Water and mental 3 5. The hero counter 4, make 3 5 5. Choose the target, open its minions, Mike 1 10 2. Damage 7 2 2. 6 6 4. Damage.
Bye.
You make me. You open its 7 7 6 damage. You open its 7 7 to 5. And the base is plus 1 4. Call damage 3 2 4. Water and mental 3 4. The hero counter 4 4.
And then
Hero power, 5 blast. And call the base is plus 1 4. 5 blast, the base is lost. Choose the target, open its minions, Mike 1 10 7 7. Mike. You make base is lost. You open its Mike 1 10 6 damage. You open its Mike 1 10 6 Hero power, 5 blast. Choose the target, open its hero. You use 5 blast. You open its hero for 1 10. You have no damage place.
so as you can see, I officially dealt with all his minions, but it doesn't matter because I only have 7 health. So, you know, it's fine.
You open its damage 6 6 4 cost. 1 look at 10 hero cost. You open its like that. Hero power 4 cards take 2 damage.
Ow.
Your hero took 2 damage. You open it to 1 card. You open it to 1 minute. You open it to 7 2 3 I can use your hero power turn 4 cards. You open it to 1 card. You open it to 1 minute. You open it to shadow blast. Deal 6 damage. Your minion takes 6 damage. Hero. You open it to 7 and 3 damage.
Ow.
Your hero took 3 damage. You open it to 7 and 5. You open it to 1 card. Really like you. Battle cry. You open it to 10 hero cards. Deal 6 damage. Your minion. You open it to 6 damage. You open it to 1 card. You open it to hero recover 6 health. You open it to make 4 life. Deal 3 damage. Your minion. You open it to 3 damage. You open it to hero recover 6 health. You open it to 5. Turn it. You open it to 5 mother. Do 1 move.
You see,
And call damage 3 1 4. Water and mental 0 4. The hero counter 3 4. Move 4 4. 1 mother. Deal 5 damage. Discover spell. Choose the target. Open its minions. Damage 7 6 6 4. Damage 7.
you see.
You play move 4. You open its damage 7 5 damage. Choose 1. But take it 1 3. Make 3 3. Shooting star 3. 1 mother. Deal 4 damage to a minion. The minion takes 1 mother. Shooting star.
Debate 011. Why you made it one more turn, but he's got 30 health now, dang.
Yep,
Hero power 5 blast. And call damage 3 4.
that's what Warlock decks are all about
Water and
now.
4. Call damage 3 water and hero counter 3 4. Shooting star 4 4. Choose the target. Open its minions. Damage 7 to 1 2. Much sharp missile. 3 3 life steal. Damage 7. Damage 7 2.
And minions dealt with again.
You open its minions for 4 damage. Open its minions and call damage 3 Water and mental 0 3.
See, this completing the quest as the mage is strong.
The hero counter 3 3.
It just doesn't matter now because he completed it way earlier.
Hero power 5 blast.
And
And the hero counter 3 3. 5 6 4.
You know.
5 the hero you have 7 5 up 5 up the hero counter summon. You summon the hero counter.
Want it?
Choose 1. Snap 3 1 3. Land 3 3.
Debate
Shattering blast 3
011.
3.
Yeah.
Land shattering blast 3 mother. It's all over. Snap 3 1 mother. 3 minutes. It's already present. Land 3 2 3.
I will take that.
One land is hero power 5 blast. Choose the open. You use 5 blast. You open hero for 1 damage. You have no damage.
Take
Want to know
that.
more about Super Blind Man? Follow him on more things and even show your support for his work.
You open 2 1
Check out his handle support type, Linktree, and you can. Thanks, and enjoy the show.
2 health.
All he has to do is 1 hero power.
You open 2 1 you open 2 0 1
Oh,
You open 2 1
okay,
You
fine.
hero 3 damage. You hero 2
If you wanted to show off a little bit, all you had to do was the hero power. Life tap would have killed me immediately. but had to show off, and I'm dropped to silver 3. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I couldn't keep up the facade for long.
Debate 011. Yeah, but it's more fun, lol.
Yeah, but it's more fun. Just throwing this out there again. I am up for challenges if anyone would like to face me live on the stream. Let's until then. Let's go with my. There is a deck that I want to show off, but I don't want to do it in an online match because I'm not really... Well, there's 2 decks that I don't want to show off in online matches because I'm not great with either one of them yet. But I like them. Like, I like them.
Debate 011. I've not even gotten all the heroes, so I'll pass.
You know what? I can't believe I'm doing this. Here's what I'm going to do.
Debate 011. Also, I should be working. LOL.
Since I'm not being challenged by an actual human being, I'm actually going to do this in practice. I'm just going to show you guys in practice some of my other, a couple of my other decks that I'm not good with how to use them yet, but I want to show them anyway because I want to show you what the mechanics are. We go with normal difficulty because I'm not very good at using these. And we'll go to... I draw Demon Hunter. Questline Demon Hunter, basically. We'll fight the... No real reason, it's just, you know, that's what I chose.
Illidan versus Valera.
Debate 011. Do you think the difficulty changes the decks?
It does.
This ends
It does.
now.
They use starter decks on normal difficulty and their core decks on hard difficulty. Alright, Spirit Jailer is important. We're going to keep that. We're going to...
Debate 011. UIC.
I think I'm going to get rid of both of these glides for now. They will be back. Trust me, they will be back. Okay, good. Ow. Not a great start. Okay. Final showdown. So my questline goal now is to draw 4 cards in a single turn, and that will increase as the quest steps increase. Now there is things I can do, so in fact I will, I think. Yeah, I could do a lot of things. Let's go with a Spirit Jailer for now. So summoning the Spirit Jailer. Oh my god. 2 archers. Yeah, okay, so you're already seeing it. Soul Fragments are 2 things. They're 2 health back, and they're free card draw. So that's what they do. When you draw them, they break, give you 2 health, and cause you to draw another card. Because I drew that... Oh wow. Oh, I can do it. I can do it. If I play this... There's 3. Yeah, there's my glide back. I don't need that yet. Oh no, I can't do it! Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I wasted it. I wasted it because see this is my problem right here. Is I miscount my hand. I forget that when you tab in the mod, it tabs to the things you can play, not the order of your hand. And because of that, I've screwed up. I've already screwed up. Not happy about it. Not happy about it. Man. There's nothing I can do.
Debate 011. Oh, I don't like that.
Vengeance is mine!
Probably should have taken out one of the enemies. Oops. I surely did. Okay.
I
don't have. Well, not a demon. Not a demon, so I can't use
Debate
philosophy.
011. I feel I wanted to always start from the left card and tell me my card count anytime I placed or drew one.
No, here's the thing. Here's my problem. I actually prefer tab to work the way tab does. My problem is I need to get used to there is another key for just looking at your whole hand. And I personally, this is on me, because I personally need to get used to using that instead of tab.
Debate 011. Off. Debate 011. LOL okay.
If you press C, it just brings up your entire hand for you to look at with the mod. But I haven't been doing that. I've just been tabbing through the things I can do, and that is messing me up on Outcast cards. Because Outcast cards, if you want the Outcast effect, you have to play them from the left or the right side of your hand, which is why I messed up. I only have 3 mana, so acrobatics is not a good idea right now. By the way, the nice thing about
Debate 011.
practice...
Is tab a habit from another game?
No. It's a habit from this game. Because when you're playing the starter decks, there's not a, to be perfectly honest, when you're playing the starter decks, when you learn how to play the game, there's not a lot to worry about beyond playing the cards you can play, Not really a lot to worry about then. It's when you get into the decks that have big mechanics like this that you have to worry about it. So I got used to pressing tab all the time. That's just the truth. And, Man, this is bad. Bad. By the way, the nice thing about showing off decks in practice is there's no time limit. So I can talk about them like this. So actually, I kind of like this. I'm actually kind of glad I'm doing this right now. You know what I think I'm going to do?
Debate 011. Yeah, absolutely.
So, acrobatics is not a good idea right now because it's not going to complete my quest. But I think I'm going to use it anyway, and here's why. I'll draw 2 cards. I won't get the second draw because I can't use them both this turn because I won't have enough mana. But it'll put the Crimson Sigil Runner in the left of my deck. So hopefully if I draw a card that gives me draw on the next turn, I can complete step 1 of the quest. This is the kind of crap you have to consider. Well, I mean, having the Brute is good, but... Okay, Spectral Sight. Spectral Sight is good. Okay, I can do this, I think. Yes. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Crimson Sigil Runner.
Never catch me.
And... I didn't think. I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. None of this helps right now. I guess I'll take this one because it's gonna help me later. Oh, I screwed up again, dude.
And social 1 7.
I screwed up again.
Philosophy 3. Live 7. Philosophy 3 7. I am 4 7. Special size 5 7. I am 6 7. Spell 7. I am philosophy 3 7.
I'm just gonna play this.
You play philosophy 1 I am 2 and
Debate 011. Rip off your tab key, lol.
No, I didn't use tab. I didn't think it through. I was like, the Crimson Sigil Outcast is going to or Crimson Sigil Runner is going to get me a card, and then I'll be able to play Spectral Sight to get the last two. But I didn't think it through, because when the Crimson Sigil Runner drew another card, of course that card went on the right. So the Spectral Sight was no longer Outcast.
And social 1 7.
If I had played Spectral Sight first, it would have been fine. So that was not a tab issue. That was entirely a me issue. This is what I mean, though.
Social 1 7.
Debate 011. Yeah, okay. Geez, this hand is tough.
It's really.
Debate 011.
really
Your deck.
Social 2 1. Social. Choose a target. Open minions. Dragon mechanic 1 2 4. Mechanical 2 1. Dragon mechanic 1 2. Mechanical dragon 2 2. You play social. Your weapons mechanical dragon 2 soul dragon 2 soul. Turn it. Open turn. Your final turn. Focus 0 4. Your weapons do not your weapons may assassinate. Destroy enemy minion. Your weapons control the target. Your weapons mechanical attack.
Wow.
Your 2 damage. Turn it. Your turn. You have 5 others. 2 1 social.
So
Focus is 1 4. Your 24 health. Your hero of 20 health.
this is where you're seeing. The funny thing is, I might still lose, but this is where you're seeing the fact that this AI is currently set to normal and not expert, because no one would have wasted an assassinate card on a Crimson Sigil Runner. No one would have.
And 9 1 7. I am 2 7. Special size 3 7. I am 4 7. Spell 5 7. I am 6 7. Social 7 7. I am spell 6 mana. You have 5 mana. I am 6 social 7 7. 2 mana. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Shuffle 2 soul 5 with deck. 2 mana. Social.
I use the other soul
Deal 3 damage to a minion. You have 5 mana. I am spell 5 7. I am 4 7. Special. I am 2 7. 9 1 7. 4 mana. Shuffle and deal deck 4 cards. Outcast. Your weapon does the same.
You know what?
4 mana.
We're gonna do this just to complete the first step of the quest.
Play card.
Boink.
You play card. You do 1 soul 5 with your first I am special size. Your second I am spell 5 with your third I am social and deal deck. Your weapons first card. Your weapons second card. Your weapons third card. Your weapons and your weapons deck. You do 1 attacks. Your hero becomes 2 health. Your final should have hit. Current focus is 4. Your final should have hit. Current focus is 4. You do 1 soul 5 with. You do 1 knight. Your hero becomes 2 health. Your final should have hit. Current focus is 4. Your final should have hit. Current focus is 5 4. You do 1 soul 5 with. You do 1 I am your hero becomes 2 health. Your final should have hit. Current focus is 6 4. Your final should have hit. Current focus is 7 4. You do 1 I am your final should have hit. Current focus is 4. Your weapons do 4 cards. Your final should have hit.
Dang.
And acrobatics 1 4. Knight 2 4.
That was way
Knight 2 4.
way
I am
too
3 4.
good.
I am 3 4. 0 mana. 6 7.
Oh,
I am 0 mana.
but here's the thing. Look at the description of the Ironbound Brutes.
6 7.
All right, this is why you have these guys in this deck.
0.
Ironbound Brutes
Cost 1. Mystery card for
costs 1 less for each card you drew in the deck during this turn.
I am 3 4.
But now both of these guys, both of them,
0 mana. I am
cost me nothing.
I am 3
Debate 011. How much it start?
Hero power. Demon claws.
So again, this deck does have potential.
You demon claws. Your hero take 1 attack. Your hero. Choose a target. Open minions. Dragon mechanic 1 1 2 4. Open 0.
I'm just gonna attack.
Your hero. Open 0. Your weapon 0 for 1 damage. You have no damage placed.
I don't think the rogue can deal with this rogue deck.
Debate 011.
How much do they cost normal?
They start at 6, I believe. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Choices to make. Let's see. Let's take this chance. Do I want to take this chance? Do I want to take this chance? Let's take the chance. Of course, the Tusk.
You have 4 out of 6 mana. Special size 3 4. Tusk is 4 4. Special size 2 mana. 4 cards. Outcast 4 mana. Tusk is 4. 1 mana. 1 2. You have 4 out of 6 mana.
Wait, I can still do it.
Special size 3 4.
I can still do it.
Tusk is 4 4.
I can still do it.
1 2. Disgrapple 4 disgrapple minion.
Yeah,
1 mana. Tusk
I can
is
still do it.
play card.
Take this.
You will Tusk. Your hero take 1 attack. And like 1 of 6 6.
And
You play special size. You do 1 6 you take momentum clear. Current focus is 4 out of 5. You do 1 I am you take momentum clear. Current focus is 5 out of 5.
yeah. Yeah!
You gain momentum clear. You play acrobatics, force cost. You play focus turn, force move. You do 1 life 20. Your first focus clear. Current focus is 1 out of 5. You do 1 spell common. Your first focus clear. Current focus is 2 out of 5. Your life 20 gain 7 attack. And single alacrity 06. Single alacrity 306. I have brute 406. Life 25. I have 0 mother.
And I get another one of them.
Devade 011, G's.
And life 1 of 5. Single alacrity 05.
You see what I'm saying?
Life 1 of 6 mother. Life 1 of 5. Single alacrity 2. Single alacrity 3. Air about demon claws. Minions. I have brute 1 of 3. I have
Devade
brute 3.
011, now another free
And
Ironbound.
single alacrity 2. Single alacrity 3 of 5.
Yep.
Single alacrity 0 mother. Life 24 of 5.
And then
3 mother. Spell common 5 of 5.
I can't use the if I could only use the Lion's Frenzy or the Skull of Gul'dan.
You have 1 of 6 mother. Your arrow. Air about demon claws. Minions. I have brute 1 of 5. I have brute 3. And single alacrity
But
0
I
5.
might as well
0 mother. Single alacrity. Single alacrity 0 mother. Single alacrity
Can
0
you
5.
use both? If I can use both,
0 mother. Single alacrity. Play card. You play single alacrity.
will let me do that again?
Air about demon claws. Minions. I have brute 1 of 5. I have brute 3. I have brute 3. Your arrow. Air about demon claws. Minions. I have
No,
brute 1 of 3.
it won't.
I have brute 2.
Only one sigil at a time.
Your arrow.
Okay,
Air about demon claws.
fine. I'll allow it. Alright.
You use demon claws. Your arrow takes 1 attack.
Now we're gonna do some ridiculousness.
Devade 011, 6 out of 7 with taunt is so nice dang.
Yeah, I'm sure the Ironbound Brute feels real threatened by your huge gun. Okay. Now we have options. I need to draw 3 more cards. I could do that right now. Oh, dang. I wish one of my Ironbound Brutes was still in my hand. I actually wish I hadn't summoned it. Makes the philosophy useless right now. Oh, I would also get a free draw if I could trade cards. So here's the thing too. I want to talk about this too. There's a mechanic in this game now. It is new. It only showed up, I think, this expansion. Maybe this one or the last one. It's fairly new. It's called tradable cards. And tradable cards don't mean what you think they mean. They don't mean trade them with your opponent. No. What they actually mean is you have the choice when playing them to actually not play them and freely swap them back into your deck and draw another card. Now the reason this deck has tradable cards, the entire reason it has any tradable cards at
Hey
all,
Brandon, didn't know you played Hearthstone.
is because
Devade 011, does it cost the same mana?
it costs the same, yeah. But the whole reason this deck has tradable cards is because it counts as a draw if you trade it. So right now, I don't want to play the Royal Librarian. I don't want to play this card. What I would do if I could is trade it and get another card draw for free. But I can't trade it because the mod is not currently set up for tradables. However, the rumor is that is one of the features in the next mod update. So there we go. Foganity, welcome my friend. Long time no see. I mean, since I've never seen you. Yes, I do play Hearthstone now because it has been modded, or I should say patched, because the developer spoke to us in an interview and was very clear that he prefers to call this a patch, not a mod, for accessibility
Devade
for the totally
011,
blind.
oh, it's an additional thing like the K-Stein thing. Nightbot, want to know more about Super Blind Man? Follow him on More Things and maybe show your support for his work. Check out the panels, archive, link tree, and YouTube. Thanks,
Alright,
and enjoy
so
the show.
what do I want to do? I think I'm probably going to end up doing Skull of Gul'dan, even though it's not Outcast, which sucks for me because...
Bagani, that's so awesome. Sorry for
It's,
interrupting, barging into the room, haha.
No problem
Devade
at all.
011, questline asterisk.
You know what? I hate playing Skull of Gul'dan when it's not Outcast. Because look what it does if it's Outcast. It reduces the cost of the cards by 3. By 3 if you can play it Outcast. And I can't... Actually, I could. If I'm willing to waste the philosophy, which really sucks. I can. Screw it.
Side voices, please.
Didn't do anything, but it did make this outcast.
My mana is too
Well, I thought.
low.
Oh, it's 6. I just wasted the entire turn.
Paganity, Skull of Gold. I haven't played HS in months. Many years.
Well, anyway, she's dead. Yeah, it's the thing about Hearthstone is it's. To be honest, I think I'm in the same place as Sturlock is. I think Hearthstone is my favorite game now. I think it was always meant to be. You know, it's a game that I wanted to play since it came out, 8 years ago or whenever it was. And honestly, like, I kept trying things. I kept trying workarounds to see if there was any way that I could play it, and nothing worked. And so when this accessibility patch came out for this game, it was kind of just like world-shatteringly awesome. And I haven't looked back. Like I've built so many decks. Look at this. All these are mine. I actually deleted the original decks. Actually, there's one of them that's not mine. One of them is Sturlock's that I copied from him. But all these are mine. I built these. So here's the other deck that I wanted to show off in a non-online situation. So let's do that. I struggle so hard with this deck, even harder than the other one, because I don't understand how you're really supposed to get it going. We'll face the Demon. Sure, why not?
Valera versus Illiton.
Ross Miner 00. Yard.
Ross Miner in his house. Welcome, my friend. Checking out my Hearthstone decks that I've built. I mean, so okay. Well, I should clarify. All right. I am not in any way a genius or anything. Like, I said these Hearthstone decks are mine, and they're mine in the sense that I put them I put them together in the game. They're not mine. They are decks that I found online. I found them from deck lists. I didn't make
Ross
these
Miner
decks.
00. Oh, gotcha.
But I just meant that they're all original decks. They're not like the original. They're not the starter decks or the core decks from the game. They're all decks that are original. All right, so keep that.
Ross Miner 00. So far, I've only built my own decks and been grinding. Smiley face.
Keep that.
Paganity, no shame on that. I used to net deck all the time. I like to play, not necessarily build decks.
Well, I like the idea of building decks. I did build one. So one of the decks, I should say this, one of the decks that I have is absolutely all mine. One of them I didn't get online. The deck that I have called Secrets and Lies, which I'll show you guys next. That one I entirely built on my own.
Ross Miner 00. Totally. To each their own.
Okay, so wait, I'm gonna start the game with a garage. So I gotta... Okay. Alright. So I'll try to explain how this deck works the best way I understand it. But I'm gonna let you know that I'm not great at this. This deck is insanely ridiculous. Oh, I got a Shadow Step already. Okay, that's good. Good to have that.
Ross Miner 00 is now hosting you.
Bro, thanks, bro. Thank you for the host, my friend. Okay. I think in this situation, the best thing to do is not to summon either one of these minions, but instead to use the coin and use the garage. Yoink! Okay. So here's a word.
If you want off-meta and typically really unique decks, check out Chump on YouTube. Not sure how watching HS videos are without sight, but he usually posts the deck code too, and he does a good job explaining what his concept is.
Yeah, it's usually fine as long as it's well explained. 'Cause I've seen some Hearthstone videos that aren't well explained, like, so you use this card, and then, like, you add this card, and this is your best card, right here. This one. Yep, this one. And I'm like, no!
Bagonity, haha, this one here.
This one here, this is your best one right here. Just look at the screen. I have your best card
Shadow 4 5.
up on the
Simple 5 5.
screen.
2 mana. 4 spell combat minion. Shadow 6.
Okay. So,
Simple 5 5.
one of the words in the description of this card is one you're going to see a lot in this deck. So this is the Garrote Rogue, and the big thing about this deck is combos. This is a combo deck, ladies and gentlemen.
Shadow 6 4.
This is a combo deck.
5 mana 3 5.
And so, pretty much everything you want to do with it
1 mana.
is combo related.
Double potion 2 5.
My problem is,
Division factor 2 mana.
I don't know where you're supposed to start.
1 4. Double potion 2. Division.
There are times when I can get things going. Like,
Double potion 2 5. You have 2 mana.
nope, I don't have the mana to do that.
One mana.
Never mind.
5 mana 3 5.
Bagonity, oh, like you don't have any non-combo cards?
Shadow 6.
You have some non-combo cards, but the non-combo cards you have are meant to be fueled by your combos in other ways.
Shadow 6 4.
So, like, you know, some
Five, five.
like this one, like Swindle,
2 mana.
is a combo card.
4 spell combat minion.
Draws a spell, and if it combos, it draws a minion as well. So, you know, you have those non-combo cards. I mean, some of your minions are also combo cards, but you get the idea. Like, the ones that aren't combo cards are meant to come into being onto the board
Bagonity, I
because
think the
of your
idea is
combo
you just use the
cards.
low-cost combo cards and decide which ones are better and use those second.
Shadow 5.
So, like, so right now,
Right
now,
Sturlock, whoa, a stream. Woot.
whoa, a stream.
1 spell PM.
So right now, I know what I'm going to do on my next turn.
Division factor 1 5. Double potion 2 5.
I know what I'm going to do on my next turn.
5 mana 3 5.
But this turn,
Shadow 6 4 5.
I don't think there's anything I can do.
Simple 5 5.
So I think I'm just going to leave it.
Bagonity, just use your hero power then.
Hero power. Use second mastery.
Yeah, I'll just do that, I guess.
Here we go.
Hero power 0. Your first 0 for 1 damage.
Job's done.
Turn it. Focus turn.
Devade 011 in DT stream.
Excellent.
Your first master make 1 attack. Your first master attack. Your hero for 4 damage. Turn it. Your turn. You have 3
Alright.
hero potion.
So for the moment, I'm just going to take that. Just going to take that. Now,
And division factor.
the nice thing again about practice, and I think I'm going to use practice mode on this deck a lot because it, you know, it takes away the timer, and I need to get
Devade
used to playing
011.
this
Hope you
deck.
can get one day a week held for your streams, but I get you have bigger work to do.
Double division.
So here we go.
Double potion 2 6. Division factor 1 6. 2 mana. Division factor 1.
Here's what we're going to do with this turn.
Double 1 mana. 2 1. Battle cry. Deal 1 damage to a minion and divine shield.
Yeah, I think this is going to work.
5 mana.
Well, let's
Shadow 6 4. Simple 5. Hero potions. 1 mana. 2 1. Battle cry. Deal 1 damage to a minion and spell damage 1. Simple 5 6.
yeah. I think this is still the right thing to do. All right. So check out my combo skills, yo. This is what I'm capable of so far. This is as basically like as far as I figured out. And Sturlock, by the way, has seen me try to use this deck, so
Sturlock, I can't get wins to save my life in this week's Tavern Brawl, LOL. Makes me sad
I'm
because it's my
learning.
favorite character.
I got my 5 wins. I finally got it last night. Like, it took a long time though, Sturlock. It's hard to win that. You have to have, if you don't have board advantage right away in that Tavern Brawl, it's just nuts. All right, so here we go. Check out my mad combo skills. Here we go.
Summon.
Efficient is sufficient.
Efficient Octobot.
And double potion 1.
He has a Frenzy,
Minion 1 4. Frenzy reduces the cost of cards in your hand by 1.
which reduces the cost of cards in your hand by 1.
And right.
So now,
1 mana. Simple 4. Hero 1 mana. Hero
we summon
Summon right.
this guy.
Choose a target.
Your pain
Open minions. Minion 1 2 3.
discretion.
Right. Master 2. Division factor 1 2 3. Main leader.
No.
Minions. Division factor 1 2. Use up hero potion. Your division factor 1 damage.
Initiating
Your division factor 6. Make 1 spell damage.
Done, right?
And double potion 1 4. Right mana 3 4. Shadow 6 3 4. 0 mana. Simple 4 4. 1 mana. Shadow 6 3 4. 0 mana. You have 0 3 mana. Right mana 2. 0 mana.
Yep, this is gonna work, I
Double
think.
0 mana.
Yeah,
Right. Shadow 6. Simple 4 4.
Then-
Shadow 6. 0 mana. Shadow 6.
we do
Choose a target. Minions. Division factor 1 2.
this.
You play Shadow 6. Your division and double potion 1 4. Right mana. Simple 3. Division factor 4 4. 0 mana. Division factor
He now costs nothing.
0 mana. Division factor
Nightbot, want to know more about Super
Now
Blind Man?
costs
Follow him on more
nothing.
things, and even show your support
So
for
we
his work.
summon him again.
Check out the panels or type, link for you. Thanks, and enjoy the show.
Hero potion 1 2. And double potion 1 3. 0 mana. 2 1.
Then we summon him. We summon
Summon right.
this guy for nothing. because he lowered the cost already.
Choose a target.
That should
Open minions, maybe 1 of 2. Button left 0 2. Minions, 0 options, 1 of 3. Efficient, copy options. Efficient, copy 2. Use up copy options. Your efficient copy 1 damage.
Initiating
Your efficient copy 6. Your efficient copy 5 shield.
Now he has Divine Shield.
And Price Hunter 1 of 2. Minions, 0. And Price Hunter 1 of 2. Symbol 0 2. 0 mother. Open minions, maybe 1 of 2. 2 3. And Price Hunter 1 of symbol 0 2. 0 mother. Force spell. 0.
Now we
symbol.
can do Swindle, which will give us 2 cards because it's comboed.
Play card.
And it costs nothing.
You play symbol. You do 1 shadow conceal. 1 1 thief. And Price Hunter 1 of 3. Shadow conceal. 3 mother. 1 thief. 1 mother. 1. You have 0 out of 3 mother.
Okay.
Price.
And to
Zero mother.
top it all off,
Paganity, for what it's worth, I would consider using the backstep on a battle cry or combo card instead of the frenzy.
on the battle cry or combo cards, the Shadow Step.
Price.
All right.
Zero mother.
All right. I'll consider that. Yeah. Any tips are valuable to me right now to try to learn how to use this.
0. Price Hunter.
All right. So now we end this combo
Shadow concealment 2 of 3. Price Hunter 1 of 3.
with
0. Price Hunter.
the Prize Plunderer, which is going to do a lot of damage.
Open minions, maybe 1
Not
2 3.
what I want.
Button 4 2. Maybe 1 2 2 3.
To
Button left 0 4 2.
the
Maybe 1 2.
Raid Leader.
Use Price Hunter. Your open minions 6 and your open minions 5. Your open slot 0. Choose a target.
Here we go.
Open minions. Button left 1 1. 3 2.
And I'll probably...
Paganity, oh sorry Shadow Step, I forgot the name. But you will get more value out of 2 battle cries or combo cards.
Turn it. Open its turn.
So that's about my skills right now. Poor Og Merchant. He done died.
And Shadow Concealment 1 of 3. 1 thief 2 of 3. Secret Passage 3 of 3. 1 mother. Replace your hand with all cards from your deck. Swap back next turn. 1 thief 2 of 3.
Alright.
Secret Passage 3 of 3. 1 thief 2. You have 4 mother. Shadow. 3 mother. Draw 2 minions. Any play this turn takes off for 1 turn. You have 4 mother.
This is so Shroud of Concealment, not a great idea if you only have 4 mana to begin with, unless you've lowered the cost of it. So
1 thief 2 of 3. 1 mother. Secret Passage 3 of 3. 1 mother.
we're probably going to honestly probably use Secret Passage on
1
this
thief 2 of 3.
turn.
1 mother. 1 2. Combo. Discover mage spell. Secret Passage 3.
I do have the Wand Thief, but there's no great combos I can do. Well, I mean, I could do Shroud of Concealment and then the Wand Thief, but then the whole point of Shroud of Concealment would have been nullified by
1 thief 2 of
that.
3. Secret Passage 3 of 3. 1 mother. Secret Passage.
So
1 mother. Secret Passage.
Secret Passage it is.
You play Secret Passage.
Paganity, you can also attack with Frenzy Unit to reduce minion cost for next turn.
You
If you want to later swing next turn.
Yeah, but you risk. I mean, I guess, but you risk hurting it more.
Minions. Efficient copy 1 of 3. And lead 1 of 4.
You're right, though.
Copy of 5 2 of 4. Lead 1 of 4. 1 mother.
I drew a bleed.
Copy of 1 thief 3 of 4.
Why didn't it count? I guess it doesn't count if you draw it in Secret Passage. That sucks.
Copy of 4 4. 1 thief 3 of 4. Copy of 5 2 of 4. 1 thief 3 of 4. 1 mother. Copy of 4 4. 1 mother.
But the good news here is that I still have a Wand Thief, so I can still do this.
Use up 1 thief. Choose 1. Take plus 1 of 3. Learn to copy 2 of 3. Mother 5 3 of 3. 3 mother. Secret when you open plus the spell. Add a copy to your hand that costs 0. 3 mother. Learn. Take plus 1 of 3. 1 mother. Deal 2 damage to a minion. His spell opens from spell damage.
Paganity, yeah, he has a 1-to-1 on board though, so it's worth it, because otherwise his other minions on board can kill it innately anyhow.
Yeah, you're right.
1 mother. 1 mother. 1 mother. 1 plus. 1 mother. Deal 2 damage to a minion. His spell opens from spell damage. Learn to copy. Side phase. 10
Yeah,
mother.
I could have done that. You're right.
Learn. Side phase. 10 mother spells. Reward. Summon 6 dragon.
But he couldn't have attacked. That's the thing too. He couldn't have attacked that turn.
Learn.
You know, like you're supposed. The whole thing. You're supposed to do your combos.
Side phase. 10 mother spells. Reward.
The way. Well, okay. The way that I've seen other players on the internets.
Paganity, I can also stop backseating. Just trying to help since I played
No,
way
no,
too
no.
much Hearthstone before.
No,
You're doing well for a new player.
I totally appreciate it.
Come,
I totally appreciate it. But like, what I'm referring to is the way that I've seen other players play this deck. They do so much in one turn, and that includes frenzying the Octobot. And there is a better card for that I do also have.
Learn to copy 2 of 3.
But I only have one of them in this deck because it was actually in the deck list. There's only one listed. Like it says, you should only have one of them, and I don't have it in my hand right now. But I'll show you when we get there.
Learn to copy. Side phase. Mother 5 3 of 3.
I like the Learn Draconic
Paganity,
quest.
I'm not up on the current meta, so I assume this is like a fast deck.
You might be thinking that following Super Blind Man was a good decision. I assure you, it was not.
I've only ever heard it referred to as a combo deck. So that's the best I got.
Minions. Efficient copy 1 of 4. 1 3. Copy of option 2 of 4. Price Hunter 3 of 4.
So there we go.
And lead 1 of 4. Copy of 5 2 of 4. You have 2 out of 4 mother. 2 mother.
I feel like I shouldn't use the bleed. It's gonna get swapped back. Yeah, I shouldn't use the bleed right now. It's gonna get swapped back in at the end of this turn anyway. And when you draw it, when you draw it naturally, it costs nothing to use it. I feel like I'm gonna leave that. And I guess we'll summon a Cult Neophyte for now.
Muzzle their magic!
And we don't really need him. Well, yeah, we don't really need him alive.
Operation!
So I guess we'll trades. Yo.
But got it. Oh, sorry. I did not understand how frenzy works. New to me.
Road. Okay. All right. Now I think what we do here is we protect the Cult Neophyte.
That's an upgrade!
Yeah. Another one thief.
You might be thinking that following Super Blind Man was a good decision. I assure you, it was not.
I could get Puzzle of Yogg Saron. Yogg Saron. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Cast 10 random spells. Targets chosen randomly. I actually did that once. Not with this deck, but I got it on a discovery with a mage deck once. And I actually did it. And good lord, the real true randomness of what that thing did is just off the
Yogg is
chain.
always fun.
I'm probably not gonna get it. Not this time. Alright. Let's go with, I guess, Oasis Ally would be alright. And then, top that off with a Mana Bind. Because that secret is good. It's a good secret to have if you're a rogue, I would argue. So we could have the... We probably should. Do that. And then we can sacrifice her.
I would have gone with card draw since you're in need of more cards, especially for a combo deck.
Hang on, let me actually double check. The card draw. Oh, the Shroud of Concealment? I guess, but like the whole see here's what I get stuck on a lot. This is something I need to get past probably as a Hearthstone player. Is if a card has an effect of some kind that will do a thing if you do a thing, I feel like I need to be able to use it, and I hate it when I can't. Like I could have played the Shroud of Concealment, but then there's no guarantee that I would have been able to play both the minions that were drawn, and thus given them both stealth. You know, it's just that's me. That's just on me.
Dysfunctional.
Job's done.
Dearest Lovistum underscore, why do you think DSP is always so negative on Twitter?
He's... I don't think that's a relevant question, is what I think. Alright, so we have preparation now. So now I actually feel better about playing preparation. And now Shroud of Concealment costs 1 mana.
Dearest Lovistum underscore, do you think he really plays WWE champions? Vagonity, yeah, it depends sometimes, of course, and I used it to the same thing, always spending maximum mana or picking what seemed to be the most obvious option, but watching pro players gave me different perspective.
I don't think that is a relevant question either there, friend. Alright, so we'll do this.
You're paying for my discretion.
Protect the
Bait
Octobot.
011, take the bait round and fog that hot dogs.
And...
Not what I want.
There! I got what I wanted! I got what I wanted, by God.
Spurlock, burn in the crimson flames of judgment.
Yes! Indeed. Indeed, Starlocktron. What do I want to do here? Do I want to attack the minions? I kind of want to get rid of that 3-2. I kind of want to get rid of the Bloodfen Raptor. But I have to sacrifice 2 minions to do that. Do I want to do that? Do I? Do I?
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Geek Stuffer, how you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream of streams! We have about an hour left. Keep in mind, this is a shorter stream. Thursday streams will be, until further notice, shorter streams. About 2.5 hours for Thursday streams. Just keep it in mind. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? We want to... We want to... We want to... I guess we should take him out.
Dysfunctional.
Wait. Did I protect the Octobot? Did I mess that up? I guess I did. Oh, I gave him spell damage. That's right. It was the other. That's right. It was the other merchant. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to sacrifice. There. It's sad, but it's done.
Heading back to work, but hope you've been enjoying Hearthstone today. My last bit of advice is that Rogue is one of the hardest classes to master, in my opinion. So if the combo aspects are tripping you up, try out some others.
Oh, I know. I have decks for like every other class too. This deck intrigues me a lot. I want to solve the puzzle. Does that make any sense? I want to solve the puzzle. Let's build a golem.
I'm looking for a few good mercenaries.
Let's build a superior golem.
Vagonity, totally makes sense. Enjoy it. That's what I like about Hearthstone 2, the challenge of how can I make this deck work?
Yeah. Alright, what do we want to give it? We can give it Divine Shield, Rush, Taunt. I think I want Taunt. Yeah. Draw 4 cards, deal 3 damage to all enemy minions, or freeze all enemy minions, deal 3 damage. No.
Hit slot 1 of 3.
No.
0 mother. Hit slot.
No. Let's draw 4 cards.
1 to 0 double added to hand.
Yeah.
0 power. Tiger mastery. Minions. 0 overshield 1 of 3. Flies master 0 3.
We can't use that for a while.
Tiger mastery. Minions. Flies master 0 3.
But-
Tiger mastery. Minions. 0 overshield 1 of 3. Mother minions. Attack your opponent 0. 2 1. 0 overshield. Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Check your
As
opponent's
its
minions.
price.
L master 0 2. 1 1.
Oh man. Yeah, he's got me in a pickle.
A minion with tongs
Central
in
master.
the
No
way.
more damage options. Your 0 overshield. Attack your opponent's central master. Minions. Choose a target. Opponent's minions. Your flies master. Attack your opponent's central master. Minions. Cast. Minions.
Give
Attack.
that
Use
man
Tiger
his
mastery.
turn to get
Your
ready.
hero main attack. Minions. Cast. Scum shape 1 1. Your hero. Choose a target.
Here
Opponent's minions.
we go.
Your hero attack your opponent's central master. Your hero lead damage your opponent's central master. Turn it. Opponent's turn. 17 health.
At least I killed it.
20 health.
I don't know. Like, I'm so not used to using this deck that I'm actually losing the life lead right now. I'm actually behind in life lead. Oh god. Oh god. I think I'm gonna lose, guys. Ever felt like, you know, you're gonna lose? Because I feel like that. I think I'm actually gonna lose. Well, let's use the garage. Good lord.
Here we go.
Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, I'm losing real bad. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do at all. There's nothing I can do at all. So this is the card I was talking about before, by the way. The Pen Flinger is the card that is often used by players that play this deck professionally to frenzy the Octobot. But you can use any of the merchants to do that too. But this is the card that's often used because the nice thing about this card is you can return it to your hand.
Nightbot, want to know more about Super
Just
Blind
by
Man? Follow him on
casting
more
another
things and even show
spell.
your support for his work. Check out the panels or type Linktree and you can.
None of which
Thanks, and
I
enjoy the
have
show.
right now.
Geek Stuffer, Hearthstone is really cool. Started it after me and my blind friend have found accessibility mod. I didn't expect it to be so great.
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty much my favorite game now. Like, I guess part of me always knew it would be because I've been aching to play this game for years, but it's pretty much there. Like, I don't want to play any other game right now as much as I want to play Hearthstone all the time. All right. So I'll show you. I can't show you the real cool thing. So the idea is you cast a spell and you return this guy to your hand, and then you summon him again for sometimes sometimes 1 or 0 mana if the cost cards have been reduced. The card costs have been reduced. You can sometimes resummon him for no mana, and he'll do 1 more damage to a minion, and then you can cast another spell, and then repeat. Basically, you keep summoning him. He does 1 damage at a time, and that's how you do a lot of the big combos. Pen Flinger is one of the keys to doing big combos in this game. Yes, he's a 1/1, and he's one of the biggest keys to doing giant combos, in combination with like the Octobot and things like that. So, and I can show you. But I'll actually help kill this guy. So. Well, that's a free damage you get, and if I had a spell to cast, I could return him to my hand. But I don't have a spell to cast, and I'm not going to be able to show you my golem that I made because I'm going to die the next turn. I'm really sad about this.
Here we go.
I'm going to kill the archer. Take that! I can't believe I lost. The normal AI. But I need to keep practicing with that deck because, like I said, I want to solve the puzzle and I want to learn what I should be doing with it. So, yeah, man. That is that.
Practice. Tuesday.
So,
1:35 p.m.
we have about an hour left of this stream, this little stream of mine. I will ask again, would anyone like to face me, or should I show off in practice mode my Secrets and Lies deck that I was going to show off earlier? That is actually mine. It is a deck that I actually constructed on my own, without using the internet at all. I made the deck entirely by myself.
Geekstuffer, you know I can understand you. I play this every single evening for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's my top game. It's my top game right now, and like it's so weird to me because I feel the love for other games. It's still there, like Hades, for instance. I still love Hades. I do. I really do. There are times when I think to myself, you know, I should play some Hades, but then, like when I think that, then I'm like, but I could play Hearthstone. You know, I still really do love Hades. I love The Last of Us 2, but it's like, oh my god, Hearthstone. I just want to play it all the time. I just want to play it forever. Alright, so any challengers, or should I just go to... I'll just show you my Secrets and Lies deck, which now features, by the way, a card that is really just kind of awesome in a general way. Called Cthulhu the Shattered. And I've never seen it played out in
Debate
full.
011. LOL, that's me and trying any small trick in Smash.
You'll see what I mean. I'll explain it if you guys want to see it. Cthulhu the Shattered is just an awesome concept. And I'll show you guys if you want to see that. Alright, so no...
Sturlock, Secrets Hype.
Secrets Hype. Alright. Alright, let's show the Secrets and Lies deck. Which now features Cthulhu the Shattered. We will face the Warrior.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Victory, Oscar!
You asked for it.
Alright, we're going to put that away for now. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. And hold on to that. But listen to this, guys. So what just happened there, you might be asking? So, Cthulhu the Shattered, and the cool thing is we're in practice mode so I can talk about this. Cthulhu the Shattered has what is called a start of game condition. And his start of game condition is he splits into several pieces, 4 pieces to be exact, and those pieces are shuffled into your deck as separate cards. So instead of having a 30-card deck now, I have a 34-card deck. What happens is, if you find one of those pieces, you can play it, and that piece will have some kind of effect. Each one has a different effect. And if you manage to play all 4 of them in a single game, you will actually reconstruct Cthulhu, and then you can summon Cthulhu.
Hades is also a great game, by the way. My second favorite that time slash.
Cthulhu has one of the coolest battle cries of all time. Why? I'll tell you why. Because if you can manage to complete Cthulhu the Shattered and summon Cthulhu, he does 30 damage. Just a raw 30 damage as his battle cry to all enemies. And if at the time your opponent has no minions, well, your opponent dies. It's that simple. It's if your opponent has no minions, I guess the warrior could survive because the warrior could have enough armor to survive. But it's basically a win condition. So that's what you can use it for. Anyway, traveling book.
Now I wanted the spell in my hand. Smiley face.
And the point 5 6. Learn to compensate.
It's ridiculous.
Psychic.
It's ridiculous.
Psychic.
Oh, I got the Learn Draconic spell.
Take off.
I don't have enough
The point 5
mana.
6.
Cool.
You still have any place on your and the point 5 6.
You know what? Let's use that
Take off.
actually. Let's use that. I think it costs 1 mana.
You place a point. You place 1 mana. And learn to compensate 5 5.
Yeah.
Psychic. Learn to play. You place learn to compensate. You have no any place.
Nice.
Turn it. Opponent's turn.
That was unexpected.
Your opponent do not Your opponent use number. Hero power 8 mana. Your opponent hero 8 mana. Turn it. Your turn. You have 2 mana. Do 1 fireball. And Archaeologist 1 5. Hero minions. Damage 1 1.
Okay.
And Archaeologist 1 5. 2 mana. Archaeologist.
Get our Archaeologist out here.
Use Archaeologist. You 2 mana in total. No more damage options. No more damage options. 1 1. Damage book. Choose the target opponent. Your damage book has your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero is 1 mana.
Hero. Babbling
Turn
Book.
it. Opponent's turn. Your opponent 2 mana. Your opponent summons 1 mana. 2 3 battle cards. 1 ball summon your opponent's battlefield. Turn it. Your turn. You have 3 mana. Do 1 cast a spell.
Alright. Now we can start casting spells.
And cross 1 6. Mirror entity 6. Deadline portal 5 6.
We will begin
Cast a spell 6
with
6. Hero power 5
a...
and cast a spell 6 6. Deadline portal 5 6. 3. Secret of your opponent. Cast a spell. Summon a man for minion.
La 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 la. We will do
Deadline portal 5 6. 3 mana. Deadline.
Netherwind Portal, I think.
You cast Deadline portal. Remember to complete it. Current focus is reactivate. Minions. Damage book 1 2. Choose the target. Opponent's minions. Result number 1 2. 2 3. 4 2 1 1 4. Your damage book has your opponent's 4. Opening 5. Minions. Archaeologist 1 1. Choose the target. Your archaeologist has your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero is 1 mana. 1 damage.
Job's done.
Turn it. Opponent's turn.
Actually, didn't mean to attack the hero. I meant
Your
to
opponent's
attack
hero. Your
the
opponent's hero.
Turn it.
Your opponent's result attack your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Your opponent's attack your hero. Your hero took 3 damage. Turn it. Your turn. You have 4 mana. Do 1 damage.
Durnatol.
And cross 1 6. Mirror entity 6.
Now we will
Mirror entity 5 4 6. Cast a spell 5 6. Land 6 6.
Ooh, what should we do?
Cast a 5 4 6. 4 mana. Deal 6 damage. Cast a spell 5 6. 3 mana. Cast a
Let's cast us a counter spell.
you cast a spell. Remember to complete it. Current focus is 6 out of 8. And cross 1 5. Rig 3 cross 3 mana. Rig 3 mana. Mirror entity 3 mana. 5 4 5. 4 mana. Land 5 5. 7 mana. Minions. Archaeologist 1 1. Choose the target. Opponent's minions. War 1 2. 3 1. Result number 2 3. War 3 3 1. War 5. Your archaeologist has your opponent's war 5. Opening 5. You have no damage phase. Turn it. Opponent's turn. Your opponent 2 1 pass. Your opponent's result attack your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Your opponent's summon a magic circle. Takes damage. Main attack.
Oh boy.
Turn it. Your turn. You have 5 mana. Do 1 damage.
Okay.
And cross 1 6. Mirror entity 6. Rig 3 6. Mirror 5 4 6.
I think at this point we're
Land
going
5
to
6.
use
Damage 6 6.
a
Land 5 4 6. 4 mana.
fireball.
Choose the target. Opponent's minions. Go magic circle 1 2 3.
Actually, that won't kill it. It'll give 3 more attack. Oh no! Oh no!
Result number 2 2 3.
Oh no! No wait.
Your hero. 20. Opponent's minions. Go magic circle 1
This is
2
good, I think.
3. Go magic circle.
Because here's why. This will complete our side quest. So let's do this anyway.
You play fireball. Your opponent's magic circle. Takes damage. Your opponent's magic circle. Your opponent's magic circle. Takes damage. Your opponent's complete. Your opponent's complete. 1 battlefield.
Yeah!
Minions. Enter 1 1. 6 6. Dragon.
Yeah!
And damage book 5 5.
That's so cool.
One
I
up, damage book.
like that.
Cast a spell.
I want to cast a spell. 1 hero into damage land. You have no damage phase. Turn it. Opponent's turn. Your opponent 2 1 pass. 23 health. Your opponent is 5 more as 3 2. Your opponent's hero makes 3 attack. Your opponent's hero attack your hero.
Ow.
Your hero takes 3 damage. Your opponent uses number up. Hero power 8 mana. Your opponent's hero takes mana.
Debate 011. There's quest lines and side quests? Getting okay.
Your opponent's result attack your hero. Your hero took 2 damage. Your opponent's magic circle attack your damage book. Your opponent's magic circle. Your opponent's magic circle makes 3 attack. Your damage book 5. Turn it.
Oh,
Turn.
wow.
6 mana. Do 1 ways to die.
So usually, like, the normal AI isn't super smart, but he actually did the smart thing.
Hero power 5 blast.
Dang it.
Minions. Enter 1 1.
Alright.
Hero power 5 blast. Opponent's minions. Go
Let's
magic circle.
spell
Minions.
that,
Opponent's
though.
base 1.
Yes, I won.
And cross 1 6.
I'm actually not concerned.
Rig 3 6. Mirror entity 6. Mirror entity 5 6. Opponent's magic 6. Hero power 5 blast. 2 mana. 5 blast. Choose the target. Result number 2 2. Go magic circle. Base 1. You use 5 blast. Your opponent's go magic circle 1 and your opponent's go magic circle. Your opponent's go magic circle and cross 1 6. Rig 3 6. You have 4 out of 6 mana. Cross 3 mana. Rig. Mirror entity 6. Land 4 6. Mirror entity 5 6. You have 4 out of 6 mana.
Let's
Land
go
4. Mirror entity 5
with-
3 mana. Mirror entity 5 1 mana. Summon 2 0 2 minions this one. Opponent's magic 6 6. 3 mana. Opponent's die.
Yeah. Let's go with.
Mirror entity 5 6. Opponent's 1 mana. Opponent's magic 3 mana.
Actually, we can do 2 of these
You
things.
have 4 out of 6 mana. Mirror entity. Opponent's die.
So we'll do Oasis Ally.
You cast Opponent's die.
And.
Minions. Become enter 1 1. And cross Rig. Mirror. Land 4. Mirror entity 5.
Your image.
You play mirror image. 2 mirror images on the battlefield. And cross minions. Become enter 1 3. 6 6. Choose the target. Result number 1 1. Opponent 229 health. Opponent's minions. 2 3. Result hunter. Opponent's hero. 229. Opponent's. Your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero. Your opponent's hero. Full damage. You have turn it. Opponent's turn.
The other guys have to attack the minions, which means we also get water elemental. Yeah!
One more elemental on the battlefield.
Haha.
Your opponent's result hunter attack your first mirror image. Your
Nightbot, want to know more about Super Blind Man? Follow him on Reddit. Check out fans or type Patriot and you can. Thanks and enjoy the show. Geekstar,
Okay.
oh shit, man, now I want to play Hearthstone after your stream, smiley face. I start thinking that Hearthstone Mania is some kind of illness, laughing face.
Alright, so here's what we want to do next. Here's what we want to do next. We want to do the following thing. We want to summon the Apexis Smuggler because of his ability, which is after you play a secret, discover a spell. So I'd summon him.
My cargo.
Orange 1, hi all.
And then, hi Orange 1. Then, we play a secret like Mirror Entity. And I get a free spell. Which spell do I want?
Geekstuffer at Orange 1, hi.
Choose a friendly minion and summon a copy of it. That's tempting. That's tempting. Transform a minion into a 4/2 boar with charge. That's interesting.
Debate 011 at Orange 1, hello.
I think I'm going to take Molten Reflection. Yeah, I think I am. Do I guess I'll take out the mechanic. Oh, good, I counterspelled it. Oh, thank goodness I counterspelled it. Okay, good. Good. Alright. We will now cast... Yep, I can do both. So we will now do this. We will copy the Apexis Smuggler.
My business.
And then we'll cast Rigged Fair Game, and I should discover 2 spells. Yep. We'll take Mana Bind. Yep. Oh, what do you want to take? Take Simulacrum. Good God. I think I'm just going to attack the hero. Oh. Serenity! Now I have one Oh God, this is great. This is great. Yeah, I did lose one of my Apexis Smugglers, I knew that. Next Murloc you play this turn costs health instead of mana. That's fine.
Geekstuffer, by the way, do you know if it is possible to force your opponent to spend the entire deck of cards? If possible, what happens after? Do they count the victory for you?
No, if you force your opponent to spend all of their cards, depending on what build they have, they'll start taking fatigue damage. So every time they attempt to draw a card, they'll take 1 more damage. The first time it'll be 1, second time it'll be 2, and so on and so forth. And they'll keep taking damage as they keep trying to draw cards, because they won't have any cards left. But there are some builds, the Quest Warlock being the chief among them, just so you know, where that is the goal. Like, because they can make you take their fatigue damage, so you have to watch out for that. Okay. Man, I have no secrets anymore because I just played all of them. We still have an Apexis Smuggler in play. However, and I also have the Body of Cthulhu card, which costs 5 bananas. 5 bananas. So I think what we'll do is...
Geek stuffer, thank you. Now I get it.
We're gonna... Wait. No, well... That'd be good too. Alright. Alright. We're gonna cast an Ice Barrier. We'll take the secret among this group. Okay. I have 6 mana left. There's a couple things I could do. It's tempting to cast Simulacrum, but I also want to cast Body of Cthulhu. Yeah, I think I will cast Body of Cthulhu.
Your body.
And that's what happens when you do that. He talks to you. What a nice guy. Alright, let's play this. We'll go with this one. Azure Drake. And we'll attack the hero. No, we can't. Right. Yeah, we gotta beat this guy up. Okay. He's still got a Body of Cthulhu to deal with, so we're alright. Okay. We finally drew the Game Master, which I'm so shocked I haven't drawn him before. So, let's play him.
Come in! Everyone's a winner!
Now what the Game Master does is, the first secret you play, every turn the Game Master is alive, the first secret you play only costs you 1 instead of 3. Which is great for me. So we will cast Mana Bind. 1. We get a spell because the smuggler's still alive. I could take Unstable Portal. I could take Unstable Portal. But since this is a secret deck, let's take the Potion of Polymorph. Still have 7 mana, so there's a lot we could do. We could do a Flame Strike, which would kill all of his minions. So many decisions. No, because they have to deal with the Body of Cthulhu, so I don't feel the need to do that yet. But I think what I'm going to do yeah, we're going to cast this. Another spell. I can't do that because I don't have the cards for that. It's cool, there's another side quest card though. We'll take Fireball, I guess. That was
And cross possible 1 of 8.
not a great discovery, but
Land speed 2 of 8.
take it.
Land speed 3 of 8. Simulate control. Ice damage 5 of 8. Asthma fake system. Potion for more 7 of 8. Fireball 8 of 8. Asthma fake system 4 4 4. Spell damage 1. Battle cry 4 card. Ice simulate land speed 3 of 8.
Then we'll do Simulacrum, I think.
You play simulate cross possible and cross possible 1 of 8. Land speed 2 of 8. Land speed 3. Ice asthma potion. Fireball 7. Cross possible 8 of 8.
Now I have 2 Crossroads Gossipers,
Fireball 7 of 8.
which
Cross possible 3 mana. You have 1 of 10 mana.
can't
Fireball
play
7 of 8.
right now.
Potion 3 mana. Asthma fake 4 mana. Ice damage 4 3 mana. Land speed 7 mana. Land speed 2
Make
7 mana.
sure,
Cross
yeah,
possible.
there's nothing else
3
we
mana.
can do. Okay.
Minions. Water elemental 1 of 5.
So we're actually still going to focus on the hero. Oh, we can't.
3 6. Water elemental. Choose a target. Of minions possible 1 mana. 2 2
Okay.
Minions. Water element. Of H 2 1. Of H 2 1.
Okay.
Choose a target. Of minions possible 1 mana 3.
Oh, do you want to
Minions.
do
Water
that?
elemental. Of H 0 in 5. 4 2. 0 6. Choose a target. You'll see 0 6. Attack your weapons possible 1 mana 5.
Alright. Now we can do this.
Your water elemental attack your weapons 0. Your weapons 0 plus 1 damage. Your water elemental
Because I want to keep the hero frozen because he has a weapon. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to the hero's health. I wasn't even paying attention at all. That's funny. But anyway, that's my Secrets and Lies deck. It's pretty cool. It's pretty freaking cool. I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. I thoroughly enjoy that deck a lot. And I made it. That one is the one that is all mine. It's not on the internet. It's just something I made. And I actually I gave Sturlock the old version of that deck. Maybe I should give him the new one. Maybe I should give him the new one. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Just kidding. I still have my original Quest Warlock deck. I still have everything. I
Geek
still have
Stuffer,
my
you play pretty great.
I still have my no minion. Well, thank you, Geek Stuffer. I appreciate that. I am ranked Silver 3 right now in the rankings. I was Silver 2 for a brief period, and I was very happy about that. But on this stream I ranked down, which makes me sad. All right, so we have about a half an hour left. One last shot here. Does anyone like to challenge me, or do you want? Maybe if no one wants to challenge me, maybe I'll do one or two, depending on how long they take. More ranked matches. I might even, you know what? I might do my Fatigue Warlock too. That sounds like fun. I'll show you what fatigue damage is really like. All right, no challengers. No challengers. All right. So, I will actually go online and play this deck because I'm not afraid of it. I've won with this deck and I've lost with it, so it could go either way. But still, I'm comfortable enough with it. All right, so let's go to the Hearthstone thing, and here we go. Ranked match time.
Gul'dan versus Illidan.
This ends now. Your soul shall be mine.
Alright, Altar of Fire, let's hold on to that. Let's get rid of the Soul Rend for now and keep the Armor Bender. Yes, indeedy. Oh! They're playing against a Cthulhu Demon Hunter, apparently. Cthulhu Demon Hunter. And, okay, Cthulhu Quest Demon Hunter. This will be interesting. Actually, this could work. Ooh. This could work. If I lose this, I might not care, because the Quest Demon Hunter is going to be focused on card draw, and so he's going to get the Cthulhu pieces.
You play the team. And the point 4 5. You play the point. You make 1 other. And Altar of Fire 4.
Well, let's hope one of the Cthulhu pieces is one of the top 3 cards in his deck, because he's about to lose it.
You play Altar of Fire.
Well, I lost Tammy 1, which is unfortunate. But that's not the only way I can win, so... He just helps a lot. This is a pretty big loss. I'm not gonna lie, it is a pretty big loss. That's the thing, when you're playing this deck, you cannot be afraid to lose cards.
Here for the tour?
You have to play this deck fearlessly, because you're going to lose cards. Should have played the Armor Bender first. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. You had the draw I needed and you got it. Poor little tour guide. Alright.
Why can't you buy it?
It's fine. Okay with that. Alright, let's see what he's got up his sleeve for the next draw. I have Cthulhu. Okay.
I see.
Alright. Well, he has officially played one of the pieces. I will respond to this by playing the Ruined Mithril Rod, which is a... It's not really a weapon, it's more like a piece of equipment, but it will after 4 charges, it will lower the cost of all the cards in my hand by 1.
I don't have enough
Oh,
mana.
I thought I had 5. Crap. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Hey, maybe you should have done that first. Alright. We will drain this guy. We will then do this. Complete step 1 of my quest. And then we will once again destroy the top 3 cards in the deck. That's not bad. That's not bad. You lost.
City.
Defeating 0 less, and this patch is visually perfect too.
Oh yeah. If you listen to the podcast interview, Devade, he actually talked about that. How he wanted to do that for the side of people who might watch the live streams. Like he thought of live streamers like me. Because the way the patch actually works, he didn't have to do it that way. He was telling us that the patch doesn't move the mouse. Technically, it doesn't have to. It interacts with the code directly to play the things you want it to play and stuff. The visual things were an extra touch. He brought the brute out. That's unfortunate. But I can deal with it.
Keyword nerd 5 Debate 011. Yeah, I recall. IDK how he perfected it. The mouse stuff is so dynamic. I'm glad he put his word on real shows.
Oh, this won't kill him. I guess I should probably summon my other one then. Make sure he's dead. And we'll do this too. There's that. I think I might win this match. I think. Fair enough.
Debate 011. Because the game is all mouse based. These card locations are dynamic to how many cards you have, so I'm impressed he got that to work since sometimes the third or 8 cards is in the same spot as one of 3.
Yeah. Alright. So we have no minions right now, which is fine.
So many possibilities.
Let's play. I think we should just play another 5 out of 7? Okay. And I think now's the good time to do another Race Dead.
Debate 011. I also encourage listening to the podcast if you're curious how this was coded and the dedication taken.
All this is fine. Trust me, it's all fine. I didn't want the armor vendors back. I was hoping for the bristlebacks back. The bristlebacks back. This is okay too. Well, that's not okay. Okay. Luckily. I can deal with this. And that actually helps me. So thanks, I guess. You know what? We'll also do this. I'll do that. That's it. Now, if he summons the other Illidari Inquisitor, I'm sure he has, I can deal with that too.
Your opponent may take strike. Game over to attack this turn. 4 off. Your opponent 2 1 Your opponent's 0 main to attack. Your opponent's main momentum completed. Current focus is 2 out of 5. Your opponent may double jump. 4 outcast from your base. Your opponent's 2 1 Your opponent's main momentum completed. Current focus is 3 out of 5. Your opponent may take strike. 4 outcast. 4
Oh wow, he got lucky there. Alright, so there's part 2 of his quest.
Your opponent's 2 1 Your opponent's main momentum completed. Current focus is 5 out of 5. Your opponent's main momentum completed. Your opponent used 0 power attack this turn. Your opponent's 0 main contact.
Oh boy!
0 attack 0.
You need to do better
0
than that.
damage. Your opponent is 2 touch. Your base. 2 life steal. Your opponent's 0
So
main
why
contact.
did you put those
Your
first?
opponent's 0 main contact. Your opponent's 2 life steal. Your opponent's 0 to attack. You do 1 touch attack.
Why did you put those first?
Your opponent has no summon minions. Golden.
I don't understand it.
Minions. 4 attack 1 1. 1 1. And golden 1 5.
Okay.
One touch is 0 5.
Well, anyway.
Soul main 3 5. And golden 4 5. Hero power life tap. And golden touch attack is 5 5. Minions. 4 attack 1. Hero power life. 0 mother. Life tap. You use life tap. Your hero command. You use current focus is 7 out of 8. You do 1 mana and mother. Secret.
Where are we now?
Rewards Michael. Touch me. Rewards Michael. Current focus is 7 out of 8.
7 out of 8.
And one touch is 0 6.
Okay.
And golden 1 6. One touch is soul main 3 6. You have 5 mother. One touch soul main 3 6. And golden 4 6.
Here's what we want to do.
Touch of attack is 5 6. 1 mother. Touch of attack is choose a target. Minions. 4 attack 1 1. 1 1.
You sacrifice your own minion.
You play touch of attack. You throw attack to attack. You hero becomes 4 health.
You
You throw attack.
get 4 health back.
And golden 1 5. 4 mother.
Then,
And golden.
we're going to play Hand of Gul'dan. Why? Because it's going to make me draw 3 cards. But I can't. I only have 1 left.
4 mother.
That's going to complete our
Start.
quest.
I start feeling upset because I can't play so much this time. Maybe I can't think a step ahead so well. But I think that this can be fixed. I hope so.
How is it even possible?
I'll even do that.
You'll get 17 health. To attack 829 health.
Demons?
Your opponent's main 30, Nancy, Hero 4 attack this turn. Your opponent's 0 main 4 attack. Your opponent's summoned in physical anything hero attacks enemies attacks 2.
Debate 011. I can't handle it, but I know Bren will playing games and thinking strategically with work for a long time. Give yourself time too. You'll get better with practice.
Your opponent's 0 attack 0. Your hero puts it at 0.
I gotta give him credit. I gotta give him credit. I gotta clap for that. I gotta clap for that. Alright. So here's what happened. Here's what happened. Here's why I give him full credit for that win. I don't mind that loss. I don't mind losses that are earned. He knew what was coming. Alright? He knew it was coming. If I had another turn, I would have summoned Blightborn Tamsin, and I would have kept drawing cards, even though I couldn't draw cards, thus dealing fatigue damage to him. That's what was coming. So he waited until then to summon the Illidari Inquisitor, and the thing the Illidari Inquisitor does is it will attack whatever the hero attacks automatically, and it doesn't count as its attack turn. It doesn't count. So, he gave himself a bunch of attack with Fury rank 3. 4 attack with Fury rank 3. Attacked me, which did, I think he did Demon Claws too, so 5 damage there. The Illidari Inquisitor automatically attacked me because that's what it does, and that does 8 damage. That's 12. And then, he attacked me, I think he attacked my Panthara with the Inquisitor. I don't know why. He could have just killed me there. But he didn't. And then he used Fell Barrage to take me out. So you know what? That's good. That's good. I fully acknowledge that's good. That was a good play. Good play to end it. I had cards that could have dealt with that Illidari Inquisitor, but I didn't have a turn to deal with it. So, yeah, that was good. Anyway, I'm silver 3 still, which is good. I swear I can never win on stream, though. I feel like I'm always losing on stream. I really do.
Geekstuffer at Debate011, I'm glad that you believe in me, friend, smiley face.
Yeah, you'll get better at it. You'll get there. The thing
Nightbot,
is...
want to know more about Superblind Man? Follow him on more things, and even show your support for his work. Check out the panels, or type Linktree and you can.
The thing is,
Thanks, and enjoy the show.
Geekstuffer, that I've been playing this game a lot since it came out. And I mean a lot. And it takes time. It takes time to get used to the different mechanics and to learn how everything works and to learn how cards interact with each other. You know, for a while there, when I first started out, I kept confusing charge and rush. And I was like, but they're the same thing. No, they're not the same thing. Rush means the card can attack minions right away. Charge means it can attack minions or the hero right away. So, there is a difference. So yeah, man. I don't necessarily know that we have time for another one. It would be coming close enough at this point because it's exactly 2:15 now. Yeah, it's 2:16 now. It'd be coming close enough that I think we probably shouldn't do another one.
Awesome.
For the sake of time, because the reason that these Thursday streams are shorter streams is because I have some work to do on Thursdays at about 3 my time. So I decided to do shorter streams on Thursdays. I wanted to do streams on Thursdays because I said I would bring streams back on Thursdays. I wanted to do streams on Thursdays, but for the moment they're shorter because of other work I have to do later this afternoon.
Awesome.
So I think we're probably going to call it there because I can't really run overtime on these streams. So I think we're going to call it there, guys. But it's been a fun stream. I showed you guys some of the cool stuff I wanted to show you. I showed you how complex that Garrote Rogue is. It's kind of nuts and ridiculous, but it is still a puzzle I want to solve.
Debate011, makes sense.
I want to learn how to use that deck effectively. I really genuinely do. So, you know, that'll be a thing that I work on over time.
Geekstuffer, thank you for the stream.
A lot of practice
cool.
matches there. Showed you my Secrets and Lies deck. I think Geekstuffer especially enjoyed that one. After the Secrets and Lies deck is when Geekstuffer's like, man, you're pretty good at this game. And I'm like, you know, I mean, it's a good deck though. It's when Secrets and Lies is playing at its peak, which has happened a couple times on stream. It's a really cool deck. It's just a lot of spell discovery, constant casting of secret after secret. I didn't get to show you the Crossroads Gossiper, which gains attack and health whenever a secret is revealed, which is brilliant. So if you cast a bunch of secrets, summon the Crossroads Gossiper, end your turn, your opponent does a whole bunch of stuff, right? But that reveals all your secrets, and the Crossroads Gossiper just keeps gaining stats, and it's great. We've seen that on stream before too. It's brilliant when it happens. I didn't get to show you that. I had them in my hand, but I never used them because I never had enough secrets that I felt like I wanted to summon them. But it didn't matter, so you know it's fine. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for the stream, guys. I will be back on Saturday. I was gonna stream on Friday originally, but because of Misty going to the hospital this week...
Geekstuffer, now I will go to play Hearthstone by myself, laughing face.
Yeah, I totally get it. Because of Misty going to the hospital this week, we pushed Tuesday's work day. So Tuesday was a work day for me, but we pushed it, we rescheduled it for Friday instead. So I do have to work on Friday again. Well, not again, but I do have to work on Friday this week, so no stream tomorrow, as was originally planned, but there will be a stream on Saturday, and I think that stream will be Ace Attorney the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is my plan for that. So tune in for that, everyone. Tune in for that. And for now, as we prepare to head out here, I think I will go ahead and... First of all, I need to set my settings back.
Geekstuffer, bye friends.
Hang on just a moment. Yeah? Set my system, my sound settings back. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. Oh, I guess it can't. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, there we go. There we go. It finally fixed itself. Okay. It finally fixed itself. Thank you. Thank you, NVDA. It took you forever, but you finally did it. Okay. Okay. Now we will find a raid for all you fine Twitch folks. And we'll see who's online. This might actually be different because I'm ending the stream at a different time than I usually do on any day. So, see who's online here. Who can be raided?
That is. 5 grabs and qualify without falling off the map. I can do this. Oh, I didn't fall off.
Barley's on. Sightless Combat's on. I might actually raid Sightless Combat.
Keep an eye open for this stuff.
Let's do that.
Sherlock, Barley is playing Sonic 06.
Did you fall?
Oh, Barley's playing Sonic 06? Yeah. I rate Barley a lot. I love Barley, don't get me wrong, but I rate her a lot. And I almost never rate I think I'm going to rate Sightless Combat today. Barley is just so cool, though. Like, I can't help rating Barley all the time. And I do rate Barley a lot. But I think today I'll rate Sightless Combat. He's playing Resident Evil Village, I believe, with... Well, I'm pretty sure with co-op assistance. So, yeah. We'll send the love over there for today. And, yeah, man. I will see you guys on Saturday for some Ace Attorney Chronicles. It's been fun showing off my decks and stuff and losing a lot, even to the normal AI on the Rogue. But, you know, I have a lot of kinks to work out of that one. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Enjoy the raid.